Check. Welcome everyone. If you are here today, I want to thank you for giving me a few minutes of your life. Of billions of people on this planet, you decide to stop scrolling and spend this moment with me. That means something. Today, world is noisy. Everyone has an option. Everyone wants your attention. Everyone is telling you what to do. But very few people tell you how to become stronger. Tonight, it's not about becoming rich overnight. It's not about becoming famous. It's not about showing the world how successful you are. This is about becoming the person you promise yourself you will become. Because deep inside, every single one of us has made promises. I'll start tomorrow, I'll wake up earlier, I'll stop wasting time, I'll change my life. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month, and before we realize it, another year is gone. Time is quiet. It never warns you. It simply keeps moving. And every second you waste is a second you will never see again. Most people think motivation changes lives. I disagree. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline becomes your address. Motivation wakes up excited. Discipline wakes up tired and still gets to work. Motivation disappears when life gets difficult. Discipline stays when nobody is watching. Think about it. The strongest people you admire are not stronger because life was easier for them. They are stronger because they kept going after everyone else stopped. Success doesn't usually arrive with fireworks. It arrives quietly. One workout, one book, one difficult conversation, one decision to keep going. But all mountains are climbed. But the one can't leave. Many people ask, how do I become confident? Confidence isn't something you buy. Confidence isn't something people give you. Confidence is built every single time you keep the promise to yourself. When you say you'll wake up at 6 and you actually wake up and do it. Your brain begins to trust you. When you promise to study, and you study. Day by day, your habits become your reputation. Not your reputation with other people, your reputation with yourself. And that reputation matters more than anything because you can fool the world. You can post perfect picture. You can smile in front of everyone. But at night, when you're alone, you know the truth. You know whether you are fighting for your dreams or running for them. Here's something most people never realize. Comfort is addictive. The more comfortable you become, the smaller your world becomes. Comfort vipers. Stay here, don't take risks, don't fail, don't embrace yourself, but growth lives outside the comfortable place. Every successful person you have ever admired one looked foolish. Every great speaker one had a shaky voice. Every athlete one finished last. Every leader one doubted themselves. Nobody begins as an expert. expert. We all began as beginners. We all begin as beginners. The question isn't whether you fail. The question is whether failure will stop you. Nobody wants to meet you, but everyone who saw that has learned from it. I want you to imagine yourself 1 year from today, the different futures stand in front of you. In the first future, nothing changes. Nothing. You keep lying, you keep making excuses, you keep saying you'll start tomorrow. Now imagine looking back with regret. Imagine realizing that 12 months dissipated and you are standing in exactly the same place. Now imagine the second future. You decide today, not next Monday, not next month, not next week, today. You start reading, you access, you improve your skill, you protect the time, you stop comparing yourself with everyone else. 1 year later, people say you're lucky. They never saw the mornings, they never saw the lonely evenings, they never saw the sacrifice. People often call discipline painful. I think regret hurts much more. Discipline asks for effort today. Regret asks for your peace tomorrow. Choose carefully. Every sunrise gives you another chance. Every sunset asks one question. What did you do with today? What did you do with today? Not yesterday, not next week, today. Today. Life is built with ordinary days. If you master ordinary days, remember this. The mirror never lies. The calendar never lies. Your habits never lie. If you want a different future, become a different person. Not by pretending, not by talking, by acting. Again, again, and again. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone to believe in you. Sometimes the only person who has to believe is that person looking back at you in the mirror. So if you are listening right now, make yourself one promise. Just one. And this time keep it. Because the life you've been dreaming about is quietly waiting for the version of you that refused to quiet. Take a moment and ask yourself one question. Who are you becoming? Not who were you yesterday, not who people think you are. Who are you becoming through the choices you make every single day? Your future isn't built by one dramatic decision. It's built by hundreds of quiet decisions that nobody noticed. The decision to wake up instead of hitting snooze. The decision to read instead of scrolling. The decision to train when your body wants to rest. The decision to stay focused when distractions are everywhere. The moment seems small, but they shape your identity. Every action casts a vote for the person you are becoming. Think about it. Sculptor standing in the front of the block of stone. He doesn't create a masterpiece. It's one strike. He chips away at it again and again and again. First, nobody sees the reason. People walk past and wonder why he's spending so much time on a single block of stone. But a sculptor already sees what others cannot. You must learn to see your own potential before anyone else does. Never wait for applause before you begin. Sometimes silence is part of the process. Many people quiet because nobody noticed the effort. They post one video, nothing happened. They post another, still nothing. After 10 attempts, they give up. But success often arrives after the moment most people decide to stop. What if your next step changed everything? Next steps change everything. One spark can light the fire, but steady fuel keeps the fire alive. Protect your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant discipline, you will harvest change. Every conversation you listen to, every video you watch, every person you spend the time, plant something inside your mind. Not every voice deserves space in your head. There will always be people who laugh at your dreams. Some laugh because they don't understand. Others laugh because they gave up on their own dreams years ago. Never allow someone else's limits to become your reality. One of the greatest battles you have ever fought is the battle between who you are and who you could become. Nobody else can fight that battle of you. No coach, no friend, no family member, only you. There will be morning when your alarm feels heavier than your ambition. There will be nights when giving up seems easier than trying again. Those are the moments that define your character. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. Champions work was inspiration, is nowhere to be found. Remember this, your emotion is with it. Feel tired, keep moving. Feel afraid, keep moving. Keep moving. Progress doesn't require perfect emotion. Look around. Every building began as an idea. Every book began as a blank page. Every successful career began with someone who know almost nothing. Nobody started at the finish line. You don't know how many battles I have already survived. Run your own race, build your own story, write your own ending. Life is not asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be improving one perfect better today. Read 10 pages every day. Learn one new skill. Save a little money. Practice speaking with confidence. At first, the progress with you can see that. The one day you look back and realize you're no longer the same person. Transformation is quiet. It doesn't knock on the door. It happened while you're doing the ordinary work that most people avoid. There is greatness inside you, not because you're special, because every human being has the ability to choose. You can choose discipline over comfort, action over excuses, and every time you make that choice, you become stronger than yesterday. Remember, you become stronger than yesterday. So don't wait for the perfect moment. This moment is enough. Stay with that you have. Start where you are. Start even your hands are shaking. Because courage isn't absence of fear. One day someone will ask you how you changed your life. They will expect a secret. There is not one. You simply decide that quieting was no longer an option, and from that day forward, everything began to change. If you are still listening, I want to understand something. The fact that you are here tells me you are searching for more than motivation. You are searching for direction, for purpose, for a reason to keep moving when life becomes difficult. Let me tell you something that changes the mind thing. Your life is built by the conversation you have with yourself, not the conversation you have with the other people. The voice inside your head is the one of the shapes your future. If every morning you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I'll probably fail, I'm too late, that your mind begins to believe those words, is believe it. But imagine waking up and saying, I will improve today, I don't need to be perfect, I only need to keep going. Those aren't empty affirmations, they are decisions. Your words become your mindset, and your mindset become your action. Every successful person has two lives: the life everyone sees and the life nobody sees. Nobody sees the early morning, nobody sees the sacrifice, nobody sees the night when duct vipers launder their confidence, and people only notice the result. Never compare your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reels. Let's talk about fear. Fear has stopped more dreams than failure ever has. People fear rejection, people fear criticism, people fear looking foolish. People ask yourself this, but ask yourself this: 5 years from now, will today embarrassment matter? Probably not. Will today's courage matter? Absolutely. Most limits exist long before reality proves them true. They begin at the imagination. Someone decides, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not talented, I don't have enough money. That's the problem, yeah? Everybody think about it, I'm not have enough money. Those beliefs become invisible walls. The strange thing is this: the walls aren't real, but the prison feels real. Break the belief. You don't need permission to change your life. You don't need everyone's approval. Sometimes grows, recurs, disappointing the vision of yourself. The satellite for less, your phone, social media, entertainment, everything. After 1 year, you will look back and understand you choose the right way. Some days you will win, some days you will struggle. Both days matter. Keep showing up. Remember the tree. When you plant the seed, nothing happens overnight. Day pass, week pass, sometimes months pass. Your worry is anyway. Why? Because you tried that you cannot yet see. Keep watering them, keep protecting them, keep believing in them, even when the result remains invisible. Do it again and again and again. One disciplined day can completely transform an ordinary life into a beautiful life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Now close the live streams, walk into your life and give the world a vision of yourself that yesterday could only imagine. Do it. I believe in you.